I'm going to show you how to compile and run a Java program using the Mac operating system. So once you've downloaded and installed Java, you do not have to update any environment variables like we had to do on Windows. So if you go to your terminal, you can verify this by just typing the command javac -version to see what version of the compiler that you have. And also you can use the command java -version to see which version of the runtime environment you have. So after you've downloaded and installed it, you should be able to go straight to terminal and run those commands just to verify that it is installed. In this case, it is installed for me. So now we're ready to go ahead and create and compile our first Java program. So at this point, you should have downloaded Sublime Text. It's a really nice editor, but we will have to use a terminal in order to compile and run our programs. So I went ahead and opened up Sublime Text. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this file. So I want to save a Java file, but I want to go ahead and save this file off my desktop so it's easy for me to access. So I'm going to click on desktop. I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to create a folder called My Java Programs. Create. I'm going to select this folder and I'm going to save my file in this folder. So the name of my file is going to be My Favorite Book.java. Now you need to make sure you put the .java on the name of your file. That's actually what tells Sublime Text how to mark up the file. Okay, you're going to save it as a Java file. I went ahead and I copied the name of my file because I'm going to have to use the name of the file for the name of my class, because in Java, the name of the file has to match the name of the class. I'm going to go ahead and save this file. Now I'm ready to start typing out my code. So I'm going to write my class header, which is public class, and then name of my class, which has to match the name of my file, open close curly braces. And then I'm going to write out the header for my main method, public static void main, open close parentheses, capital S string, square brackets, args, open close curly braces. This is the header for the main method. The main method is required. It is the entry point for your program. Whenever you run your program, the GRE is going to look for that method, and that's where it's going to know where to start. From chapters 1 to 2, this is pretty much a simple template for us. The only thing that was really going to change is the name of the class, right? This is going to have to match our name of our file, but all of the rest of the stuff is just something repetitive that we're going to do over and over and over again. The only thing that we are going to change is what statements we have in our main method. We're going to have several lines, but for this particular program, we're only going to have one line of code, and that is going to be an output statement that prints out a string literal of our favorite book. So I'm going to represent the output console by using the object system.out, and I'm going to invoke the method print line. Now the way this method is spelled is print and then a lowercase l and an n. I'm going to pass in a string literal to that method. The string literal is annotated with double quotes. So within those double quotes, I'm going to type in the string that I want to output, and the string is going to be my favorite book, which is Java Software Solutions. All right, so I've finished writing my program. Really simple. I'm going to go ahead and just save this really quick. Come over here and save. I can also use the command, or the hotkeys Command S to save. Now, once I have it saved, I can go back to my terminal. Now, I need to navigate to the location of this file. So this file is located off my desktop in the folder My Java Programs. So I'm going to have to change directory to that folder. But before I do that, I'm going to just type the command pwd. Pwd on Mac tells us where we're located. I'm located currently in users and then my username. Right? That's the folder that I'm in within terminal. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change directory to my desktop and then Java and My Java Program. So I'm going to type the command cd desktop My Java Programs, press enter. If I type the command ls -l, press enter, you'll see the files that I have in that folder, which is my Java file. So I'm going to go ahead and compile that Java file by typing the command javac and the name of the file, press enter. And if I didn't get any feedback, that just means that the file did compile. So if I type the command ls -l, press enter, you can see that there is a new file in here called myfavoritebook.class. That is the bytecode that is read and interpreted by the JRE. It's basically the instructions for the program. It tells JRE how the program is supposed to be ran. So what I'm going to do is actually run this program by typing the command Java and the name of the class, which is my favorite book. You don't need the file extension, so don't put the .class part on it. Just Java, my favorite book. Press enter. You can see that you get feedback, and there's my program. Really simple, really easy, really quick. Some recommendations is if you're not too comfortable about using the terminal and the different commands, go ahead and make a folder like right off the desktop. It's really easy to get to your desktop, and then put all your programs there. Sublime Text is really easy, really simple to use. It marks everything up for you to make it a little more appealing on the eye to see what's actually going on. It's a really simple program. It's what I use whenever I'm compiling on the Mac, when I'm writing a simple Java program. And that's it. That's our first program, and hopefully you can get all set up.